September 19, 2025, a group of Russian soldiers were spotted near Marinka in the Donetsk region, moving toward concealed positions inside ruined houses. Once their positions were exposed, the Ukrainian 414th Unmanned Attack Aviation Brigade launched a series of FPV drone strikes. The first strike incapacitated one of the three soldiers immediately. Another soldier rushed into an underground shelter, but a second drone targeted and destroyed the position, leaving them defenseless. Finally, the last Russian soldier, hiding in panic inside the ruined house, was struck by a third drone. In a masterclass of modern drone warfare, the Panama unit of Ukraine's 1st Special Purpose Brigade carried out a precise strike using fiber-optic FPV drones against a Russian field ammunition depot in the Bryansk direction. The operation wasn't just a hit, it was a disruption. Significant stockpiles of munitions were destroyed, and nearby enemy equipment was neutralized, severely impacting Russian supply lines. What makes this strike extraordinary is the use of fiber-optic guidance, allowing drone pilots to maintain uninterrupted control and real-time visuals even in areas saturated with electronic jamming. These drones, tethered by ultra-thin cables, can maneuver through forests, buildings, and trenches with pinpoint accuracy, delivering payloads to targets that would normally require heavy artillery. Each strike was calculated, deliberate, and highly effective. The footage shows drones threading through terrain like guided missiles, detonating with precision. This operation underscores the growing dominance of FPV drones in frontline warfare, where speed, stealth, and accuracy now rival brute firepower. The landing operation of the assault infantry from the 126th Separate Coastal Defense Brigade of the Russian Navy on Krublik Island near Kazan was intercepted by drones of the OSAF units. Russian forces, attempting to land with two boats, immediately came under FPV drone strikes. Alarmed by the attack, the Russian soldiers attempted to withdraw, but the strikes continued relentlessly, with the FPV drone maintaining constant pursuit. Eventually, one boat ran aground, leaving the personnel stranded in a swamp. Exposed and vulnerable, they were targeted again, with every movement monitored, effectively turning the swamp into a perilous trap. While one assault boat managed to escape, the soldiers stuck in the swamp could not. Their trapped position made them highly vulnerable to continuous drone strikes. The failed escape highlights the growing efficiency and precision of modern FPV drone operations. Now comes footage from the soldiers of the 15th Separate Artillery Reconnaissance Brigade, nicknamed Black Forest. What you're about to see is a rare and high-value target, a Russian BuM-2 air defense system on the Eastern Front. The missile didn't even require a direct hit. Detonation nearby was enough to set off a chain reaction. The shock wave and debris ignited the ammunition, triggering a powerful explosion. Flames consumed the launcher, valued at around $25 million. This system is permanently lost, one less asset for the enemy and another clear demonstration of the precision and effectiveness of Ukrainian artillery reconnaissance. Soldiers of the Ivan Franko group have released unique footage of a large-scale mechanized assault repelled against the positions of the 79th Air Assault Brigade near Portimalka. The video shows the battle unfolding step by step. Russian command had deployed fresh forces here, the 155th Marine Brigade from the KSK region, one of their so-called elite assault units. Their plan was clear: launch a massive push to break through Ukrainian defenses, seize strong points, and create a foothold for further advances. An armored column rolled onto the battlefield with infantry moving behind. The vehicles pushed forward, raising clouds of dust, seemingly convinced resistance would be overcome. But Ukrainian paratroopers were ready. As soon as the assault closed in, it was met with intense defensive fire. Artillery strikes and precise drone attacks slowed the advance. Then anti-tank weapons came into play. One by one, enemy vehicles were set ablaze. The turning point came with HIMARS. Several rockets struck the clustered armored vehicles, and within seconds, multiple machines were engulfed in flames. Ammunition ignited, sending shock waves and smoke across the battlefield, breaking enemy morale. Deprived of armored cover, Russian infantry was left exposed in the open. Some scattered, others retreated, while Ukrainian fire kept pressing. Losses mounted rapidly, and the assault collapsed.
The outcome was disastrous for the Russian Marines. 7 armored vehicles destroyed, some by HIMARS, and heavy personnel losses. Instead of a breakthrough, they suffered a decisive defeat and were forced to retreat. This footage is a vivid reminder that numbers and armor alone do not guarantee success. The true advantage on the battlefield lies in professionalism, coordination, and determination, exactly what the 79th Air Assault Brigade demonstrated, once again breaking the enemy's most ambitious plans. In mid-September 2025, Ukraine's Sim battalion unleashed a wave of drone strikes that tore through Russian logistics in the Lyman direction, leaving a trail of destruction and panic. The operation targeted a convoy of fuel trucks, supply vehicles, and ammunition transports, each hit with chilling precision by FPV drones. The footage captures the moment a Russian military vehicle is struck, just seconds after a soldier glances up at the incoming drone. The explosion is immediate. Smoke billows. Supplies burn. And the convoy's cohesion collapses. These weren't random hits. The Sim battalion had been tracking movements for days, identifying weak points in Russia's resupply chain. The strikes not only destroyed equipment but exposed how vulnerable Russian logistics remain on the front lines. With every vehicle lost, Russian troops are left with fewer resources to sustain their offensive. This is drone warfare at its most strategic, crippling the backbone of enemy operations without a single Ukrainian casualty. Watch closely. A Russian soldier enters an underground bunker, built to keep drones out, but it isn't enough to guarantee safety. Unable to penetrate directly, FPV drones drop munitions from above. Repeated strikes reduce the bunker to rubble. In this war, hiding from drones has become nearly impossible. Ukrainian forces remain highly skilled and relentless. Once again, a lone Russian soldier is spotted in open terrain by reconnaissance drones. Notably, this soldier was in the Andria area, which Russian forces claimed to fully control. After tracking him for some time, an FPV drone was deployed. The soldier notices the rapidly approaching drone and fires several shots in an attempt to shoot it down. Hitting these small, agile drones is extremely difficult. The drone's first maneuver misses, but it immediately circles back for another strike. The soldier fires again, but fails. There is no second chance. This time, the drone pilot flies lower and precisely targets the soldier. What are your thoughts on the use of FPV drones? Share your opinions in the comments below.